welcome to Stacking the Shelves for the week preceding October 2nd. See, I kind of remembered the date this time. I'm currently sitting here watching all these box elder bugs like crawl on the window of my house. In Minnesota, whenever it gets warm in the fall, the box elder bugs come out and they're like crazy. They're just everywhere. They don't hurt anything. They just kind of crawl everywhere. As long as they stay outside, I'm fine with that. Anyways, I got 4 books this week to go through. 1 review book, 2 that I borrowed from Kindle Unlimited, and then 1 that I bought. I'll go through the review book first. And the first review book is A Forgery of Roses by Jessica S. Olson. This doesn't come out until March of 2022, and I got it through NetGalley to review. Jessica S. Olson also wrote Sing Me Forgotten. Yeah. She wrote Sing Me Forgotten, which was kind of a weird take on Phantom of the Opera. A Forgery of Roses is supposed to be about a girl who has the magical ability to paint. I think like the stuff she paints actually changes people's bodies or something like that. Sounds like a really neat premise, and you know, I thought it'd be a fun read, so I'm excited to read that. All right, then the 1 book that I did buy is one that I've had pre-ordered for a while, and that is Witch Hat 8 Layer Volume 8 by Kamomi Shirahama. And this is a absolutely fantastic, probably appropriate for like middle grade young adult. They say teen, ages 10 plus, fantasy about a young, well, she's a witch now named Coco, and they're learning how to do magic stuff. I really, really love the artwork in here. It's like super, super detailed and interesting and creative. It's just very, very fun. And it's just kind of a nice story. Like, the characters are generally fairly nice to each other. There's some cool magic, a good story, fun characters, and I would definitely recommend it. This is like turning into a review, but I did just finish reading this. It was really good, and I continue to really enjoy this series a lot. All right, the last 2 books that I got were ones I borrowed through Kindle Unlimited, and the first one, they're both Annette Marie books. The first one is the first book in the Guild Codex Unveiled series, and that is the one and only Crystal Druid. I pretty much picked this up right when it released because I am a huge fan of the character featured in this series, which is Zach, the Dark Druid. He is in and out of the other Guild Codex series. For those of you who don't know, the Guild Codex universe is kind of a collection of series written by Annette Marie. It started out with Guild Codex Spellbound, and then Guild Codex Demonized, kind of weaves in and out of the Spellbound series. Those 2 series are done. We then went into Guild Codex Warped, which Annette Marie is writing with Rob Jacobson. And to be honest, the Warped series has not been my favorite. You can just tell that it's not written quite the same way. I don't like the characters as much, and the story is a little slow. I kind of decided not to read that series anymore because I just haven't been enjoying it as much. But then that series is starting to weave in and out of Guild Codex Unveiled. So I'm thinking maybe I will, and I did. That's the other book I got, was Rogue, Ghosts, and Other Miscreants, which is the 3rd book, I believe it's the 3rd book in the Guild Codex Warped series. And the reason I went ahead and picked it up is because there's some stuff that happens in Guild Codex Unveiled, which is the novel featuring Zach the Dark Druid. Obviously, some stuff happened in that 3rd Warped book or Warped series that played on this other book. So I will probably continue to keep reading just because they're not generally very long, and I like knowing what's happening across the whole universe. So yeah, that's that, I guess. So those are the 4 books I got. Again, A Forgery of Roses for review. I bought Witch Hat 8 Layer 8. And then I borrowed the one and only Crystal Druid and Rogue, Ghosts, and Other Miscreants from Kindle Unlimited. And those are both Annette Marie books. If you do like urban fantasy, I feel like a broken record because I've read so many Annette Marie books, but if you do like urban fantasy and you are interested in following starting a new one or something. Nemery is a really good author. Her, I'm trying to remember the first series I read by her, Steel and Stone, and it was very good. And there's like a lot of action. There's always a little bit of romance, kind of some cool magic and world building, and I just really, really enjoy her books a lot. So that's what I got this week. I don't know what else to go through. Not really much. Stuff is just moving forward. My son's doing fine in school. He's been hanging out with his friends a lot more. Um, his debate stuff is going fine. He's joining the knowledgeable team. You can tell he takes being geeky to an art level, just like his parents, right? So he's in debate. He's doing knowledgeable. He's in the honors math and science programs. Go kid. Anyways, he seems to be doing pretty well, and we are actually going to be taking a weekend off here to just go up north on the North Shore, Lake Superior, and enjoy the fall colors. It's absolutely stunningly beautiful up there this time of year, and we found out that he's got a Monday where he's supposed to be learning asynchronously, which means he's just supposed to like get in line and do some assignments. So we decided to go ahead and take off a long weekend and go do that. And then in October, we have Gamehole Con coming up. So we are going to go ahead and go to that gaming convention. They are requiring vaccinations and masks. So it makes me a little bit more comfortable about doing it. We are going to be, we're signed up for a couple True Dungeon things, and we are signed up for, I believe, a Pathfinder role-playing game, and I think there's one other thing we're going to do. So that's kind of a Thursday through Sunday thing, and True Dungeon always takes, a few hours. So we'll do that a couple days, and then we have the Pathfinder thing, and we have some other board games and stuff kind of interspersed throughout the rest of it. But that's kind of what we've got going. I'm just, again, our fall weather is not ideal right now. It's supposed to be almost 90 today, which is pretty unusual. I think it's about 30 degrees warmer than average. We are supposed to dip back down into the 60s though, starting this weekend, so that will be a good thing. Yeah, that's really all I have going on. It's actually fairly calm right now. Busy with work and just making sure we're picking my son up. We're having to talk to him a little bit about scheduling and making sure we know when we need to be places because he can't quite drive yet. So, normally previously I would have to sign him up for stuff, so it wasn't a problem, but now he's kind of signing him up for stuff himself. Yeah, that's really all I have to say. So, I usually try to post videos every Wednesday and Saturday. Wednesday is usually something else. So there was a steampunk, I think it was, maybe that's posting that week. I think it posted this last Wednesday. It was a steampunk middle grade young adult series. I do not think I'm going to be posting a Wednesday one next week just because of this decision to go on vacation really quick. So I don't think I'm going to have time. But I do also post Stacking the Stoves videos every Saturday. So, anyways, if you're interested, please feel free to subscribe. If you're not, then don't. I hope you guys got a lot of great books this week and that you have a great week of reading ahead of you. And I will talk to you later. Bye.